Sure. The first is from CW Seed Company LLC. The base bid is $443,986. 443,986.
You got that on camera?
And the second is from Building Associates Incorporated. Bid is $584,700. 584,700.
Mr. Chairman, I'd move to, you can review these with Wes. I know you've been working on these, so I would just come back for our next meeting with a recommendation.
Second.
Appreciate that. Be happy to get this one started. It's something that we need to get going on right away. So I appreciate that. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you very much for those who did that project. Nice to get one going. It's been a few since we started one, hasn't it?
And they're going to come fast.
Yeah. Franklin American Legion Post 205 approval for plaque placement dedication ceremony on May 30th, 2023 on the courthouse lawn. But prior to that, just for knowledge, is that plaque would not be able to be mounted unless the work has been done on the remodel on the courthouse in the. Just I want to make sure we put that out there because I don't want that to get put up and then us have to take it off of there. So
And it's also going to be on May 29th, not
May
May 30th.
29th.
You'll have the ceremony on May 29th. Okay.
Oh, yes, you changed it in red here.
I did.
May 29th, 2023 on the courthouse lawn.
So I would approve the ceremony on May 29th and also the approval to install the plaque once we have completed the work on these surrounding areas and the monument.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you very much, gentlemen, and look forward to that dedication and then hopefully as quickly as possible getting the plaque put up on the fountain. That's a very, very good cause. I want to really thank you guys for bringing it to us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Appreciate that. Thank you for your service. Roncalli High School approval to use county property for moot court team competition practice event on February 7th, 2023. And I believe that's in juvenile court.
Yes, and we have the hold harmless COI. And it's just a request to practice in the juvenile courtroom from 4 to 5. We've had permission with the magistrate judge there. And so they'll just be there for 1 hour prior to their state competition.
Okay, move to approve.
Second.
Have a motion, a second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Assessor approval of Midwest Presort Agreement for 2023 Form 11 mailing.
Morning, Mike Watkins, County Assessor.
Morning, Mr. Assessor. How are you?
Having a wonderful morning so far.
That will change, I'm sure. It always does.
They're all good days.
I looked over it. I'd move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion, a second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, sir. Clerk approval of imaging office systems, hardware maintenance, support terms and conditions, which is, this is just, as far as I know, just a yearly thing, is it not?
That's correct.
Ms. Clerk?
Move to approve.
Thank you.
Second.
I have a motion, a second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And Trina, if you want to, on these annual approvals, if you'll just get me an email that it's an annual approval, will save you having to be here. You have to come over from the courthouse. No, no problem. Just trying to do the best we can. Recorder, approval of maintenance agreement with Priority Engineering pending legal.
I didn't see anything wrong with this, so I'd move to approve pending legal.
Second.
Have a motion a second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Prosecutor, approval of cooperative agreement renewal of senior prosecutor hub grants, which these are yearly
Or
grants.
together, just do the grants. I'd move to approve.
Second.
Have a motion a second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval to apply for the ICJI Victims of Crime Act Formula Grant. It's just another grant.
Yeah, just now that I'd move to approve.
Second.
Have a motion second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Auditor approval of SRI Services Master Agreement. Again, just another.
I'm moved to approve.
Second.
Have a motion second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Moving right along. Approval to apply for problem-solving court grants. A is drug court grant, B is reentry court grant, C is behavioral health court grant, D is juvenile court grant, and E is Superior 3 court grant. Again, just
Yeah, these are really good grants to really good what the courts do with this. So I would move to approve A, B, C, D, and E.
Second.
I have a motion second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Planning and zoning resolution 2023-R-2, resolution establishing the intent to conduct a commissioner's sale to sell tax sale certificates. That impressed the auditor.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that, please?
Would you like for me to repeat that?
Yes, please.
Resolution 2023-R-2, a resolution establishing the intent to conduct a commissioner's sale to sell a tax sale certificate. Is that correct? or-
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Okay. I
I'm
move to
sorry.
approve.
Second.
Do with this. I'm glad I made you laugh today.
I needed it. So
Okay,
thank you
good.
very much.
Good,
Appreciate that. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Fleet, approval to attend the Work Truck 2023 event on March 8th, 2023 in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's just one day. Is that not correct, Mr. Director?
Move to approve.
Second.
I may go to this one. It looks pretty interesting. So that'd be good for me to go. Have a motion second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Highway. Several of them, so I'll let Daniel take over.
Morning, Daniel Johnston, Highway Engineer. 4 items.
Keith might have done.
The first is requesting your approval and execution of change order number 1. This is for our 2022 rural neighborhood road repair. This project is going to be working in 2 subdivisions within the county. This change order is actually a reduction in the scope of work or one of the bid alternates that was included in the overall contract. It's a reduction of $282,582.60. And so there is the original contract amount was over 1.9. This brings it to just under 1.7.
Move to approve.
Second.
Have a motion,
Those are good ones to approve.
have a motion and a second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is a request for approval of the Rock the Block special event permit. This event will be held April 22nd, 2023. We've received all the approvals from the other county stakeholders, checkpoint agencies. So we're requesting your approval.
Do you want to do both these at the same time?
I think we might as well.
You can go ahead and do this. second one.
Okay, the second one also, sure. The second one is for another event. The Wine at the Line special event, that's on September 23rd, 2023. We've also received all the checkpoint agency approvals. And both of these approvals would be pending that each applicant submits their certificate of insurance and their hold harmless agreement to the county.
We have those
We
now.
have them.
Okay, you've got them.
Yep.
So these would be a full approval. I would move to approve both Rock the Block and Wine at the Line for the dates specified. And we seem like we've received all paperwork that we need, so.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
And then my last item is to request highway staff to attend this year's annual Purdue Road School. It's coming on March 14th to the 16th. Potentially up to 3 individuals. They're potentially staying up to 2 nights for that conference.
Move to approve. I know you get a lot out of this.
Yes,
It's a good one. And in that, if commissioners don't mind, and I can do that, I would like to also add that if I decide to go, I would like approval to go up also.
So be it.
So it'll only be my second time. I've only been once, but I thoroughly enjoyed the first time. It was really, really good. Really, really good. And I'm not sure I can make it, but just in case. Anyway. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. I'm just gonna come up babysit you guys.
Yeah. I'll bet.
Luke had to guide me around last time because I had no clue where to go. So worked out pretty good. Thank you, Daniel. Under Board of Commissioners, appointment of Drainage Board member that we tabled from last.
I would like to make the motion to approve Mr. Andrew Cochran. I believe we've got all his paperwork and that verified that, so.
Second.
Have a motion and a second for Mr. Cochran. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Ratification of appointment of hearing officer, Pleasant Township Appeal, in hearing date of February 6, 2022 at 2 o'clock. That would be today, by the way.
That would be today. And I think that was going to be you.
That's what I've been told.
Okay, I would,
And the bosses told me to show up.
there you go. I would move to have Commissioner Baird set as the hearing officer for the
Second.
date today, February 6th. What time is it? 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Yeah, it's gonna be a tight day for me.
Tight, yeah, something.
Have a motion second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, gentlemen. I reckon. Ordinance 2023-0-3. Ordinance authorizing distribution and or expenditure of the proceeds of Johnson County's grant from the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021. The subject would be community corrections and highway facilities.
Move to approve.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
If I may, just real quick, just so the public is aware, the community corrections expenditure will be done strictly out of discretionary funding. Just obviously remain in compliance for ARPA. So in case anyone was confused or concerned about that, we are tracking correctly.
As I knew we would be. So I'm confident of that. So what's the next one's out of? Same thing, discretionary? Or is this out of
That is also out of discretionary, yes.
Yeah,
just for Yeah, just for the note there.
Yep.
Ordinance number 2023-0-4, ordinance authorizing distribution and or expenditure of the proceeds of Johnson County's grant from the American Rescue Plan Act 2021. Subject design construction cost for a new salt barn.
Move to approve.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Acceptance of lowest quote and award of contract pursuant to IC 36-1-12-5 for fuel tank removal project pending legal.
Okay, we had three. The first one is PEI Maintenance and Contracting. Their quote is for $48,409, 48409. The second one is Capital Environmental Enterprises Incorporated. Their quote is 53,000, and the third is Midwest Maintenance and Contracting. Theirs came in at $65,060, 65060.
I would move to get these to Daniel. Doesn't look like Luke's here, and have him review these. Probably, I'm gonna have Wes set
Be our fleet department.
fleet too.
Yeah, they're the ones that are going to be having them taken out.
Okay.
I do think Luke requested one of these quotes, though.
I mean, I think between Luke and Highway, they need to review it, because I know Luke's got some wiring and some maintenance he does on them. There were some things I saw in the proposal that I would like to have Mr. Harrison set in on. Some fill, they want to use broken up concrete, and I know if we're looking to expand Highway, that might become an obstacle. So we might look at that now and put some different type fill in it, so. I just wanted to, Wes, if you can kind of get with Bob and maybe Luke, you guys can sit and talk about that. So I just. Pardon me? Okay,
Right. Thanks, sir.
so just, I would make the motion to have those three, maybe take a look at it and come back to us at our next meeting with a recommendation.
And understanding too, and motion, I got the motion, I can also under further discussion, understanding that this project would not start till probably toward the end of March, maybe April. So, and these contractors were told that.
Okay.
Prior to the bidding, as far as I know, I was told they were told that, but we want to make sure we get as much fuel out of those tanks as we can before we
We said down to 3 inches or something, or it was,
pull them out.
Yeah.
So that should give us time. Anyway, have a motion second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. New and old business claims.
Well, I wasn't able to review them because I couldn't get the access to my iPad, so I'm going to default to YouTube.
I'll make a motion to approve. I looked over them and I didn't see really anything blaring out.
I didn't either. I don't catch the little things that Ron catches, though.
No, I'm not.
You're safe.
Surely you found something on the sheriff. I mean,
No, he was
No,
clean.
honestly, I didn't see anything.
I'm just kidding.
I got a motion and a second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. See, you showed up for the right one, Fish. Got out of it. The sheriff must have had something he felt guilty about it, because he would have, instead of sending you, he would have come himself. Well, don't remind him. Let him forget. Commissioners minutes for approval 1/23/2023.
Move to approve.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And prior to having public comment, I do want to, we had a little incident out at the animal shelter here last week, and we had a dog that was jumping in the cage and split right beside his eye open right here pretty badly. And our animal control carrier or animal control called a retired veterinarian that comes in once a week and works with us voluntarily free of charge, but I want to give a shout out to Dr. Baker that dropped everything she was doing and came to the animal shelter and did an unbelievable job of correcting that animal's problem and also probably saving its vision. So I want to give a big shout out to Dr. Baker. I want to make it public that we do appreciate those people that volunteer their time, especially those caliber of people that can do some of the miraculous things that they do. But she did an awesome job. The dog's doing great. And as long as the dog doesn't injure himself again, we should be okay. I do appreciate that. Just want to make sure Dr. Baker was given that. They've got that star too, Commissioner, so I don't know why I'm missing that. Approval of settlement agreement.
I'd move to approve and appreciate your work on this. I know it's been long and arduous and difficult, so I thank you for doing that, but I'd move to approve the final document.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the settlement agreement. Any further discussion?
Thank God it's done.
Been a lot of work for everybody.
Yeah.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Maybe that's why I was forgetting about it. It's just, I didn't want it to end.
Yeah.
How much
Yeah.
fun.
Mhm. Yeah. Mhm.
Anyway, now, any public comment besides my running on? All hearts and minds free and clear.
To adjourn, sir. Ron just wanted to sit there and continue on.
Are you okay, sir?
I'm fine. I didn't know you were moving to adjourn. I'll second that and good seeing everybody. I tell you, this Zoom meeting is really pretty good. I can hear great on this thing, so you notice I wasn't leaning one way or doing this and all that crazy stuff that I'm normally doing there.
Well, we're gonna try to get a couple more speakers put up in here for you, Ron, right above us, I think, so.
Yeah,
you know,
I appreciate
I'm
that.
I'm gonna try to get somebody working on that shortly.
Yeah,
Anyway, so I do appreciate it, and we're adjourned. Thank you very much. See you, Ron. Nice shirt, by the way.
yeah, thank you. I'm getting ready to go to the beach. I'll see you guys at 3:30.
Okay.